Ladies and gentlemen, after several PMs in request for this video, I've decided that I had better get this topic out of the way, since this is an issue that affects underground musicians, like Evolution Compost. Since sometime back in March, there's been a new plague affecting the music world, particularly in the realm of teen pop. It's not Justin Bieber who I'm referring to, nor is it the Jonas Homos. This person is actually debuting as someone who has no musical experience at all. The girl in this photo is whom a relatively prolific number of people now know as Rebecca Black. Her, song. Basically, she has just one damn song, which is utterly pathetic. It's not even one that she wrote. Her only role in this project has just been to tone deafly groovy and star in the music video for the song Friday. The song and video were produced by a company her parents hired, called the Arc Music Factory. They have a YouTube channel and there's actually a somewhat expansive gamut of young preteen girls, like Rebecca Black, as well as a few boys contracted with this company, and they all have songs and videos that aim to imitate the musical style and image of today's biggest pop, rap and R&B Los Angeles recording industry pets. Nearly every song and video includes a cameo of one of the producers from the Arc Music Factory who does a rapping verse in their songs. All these cameos amount to a discounted imitation of well-known rappers, like Usher and Chris Brown. The channel name on YouTube is Trizzy66. There are dozens of music videos, all by different kids, mostly girls, except for a few boys, like Devin Fox. They all sing with autotune applied subsequent to the recording and every song is written the same, with the same type of instrumentation that's poorly mixed with the vocal tracks. They are all EDM synthesizer sounds, some of which are total robbery, assault and battery to the ears. Listening to Rebecca Black's Friday again, recently, her nasal tone is even more jarring than the first time I heard it. The lyrics are typically some love song serenade. Unless the song in question is Friday or My Jeans, then the song topic is about what happens during a typical teenager's Friday, or whatever fugly little pair of pants they bought from their shopping spree on that weekend. And they're all a bunch of goddamn preps. Look. And you see there, that Devin Fox is a boy prep. How utterly repugnant. For the record, preps and music don't mix well, almost always. There's nothing musical about them, and they typically don't have the needed life experiences or artistic finesse to develop great muses, simply because they spend all their time on their outward appearance and trying to look apart. And they're all preps, because their parents are rich and probably live in the same neighborhood the videos were shot in. Rich, because their daddies are all sleazy warlocks doing evil Ponzi schemes up in their corporate America skyscrapers, or are manipulative lawyers and conmen, and their mothers were anorexic supermodel hookers in their 20s and now they lounge about at home all day cutting coupons and finding companies like the Arc Music Factory to go and spend the extra cash from shoe boxes stored away in their houses. Do they realize this, the executives of this company? Not every preteen out there looking for music to listen to is a prep. They are only giving exposure to one type of voice, and it's the most pointless and vapid one there could be. And what comes after these stupid little music videos? Full-length albums? None of these kids have enough experience and don't even play real instruments in any of the songs showcased by this recording label. To make good music, you need a plight, something these girls simply do not have. I repeat, if you don't have a plight, then you shouldn't play music. All the money these parents are handing over to this company should be going to more productive pursuits or charity. It's a complete waste to invest in these young girls' shallow novel interest in music. The Patrice Wilson guy is very unnecessary and just looks retarded in each video he's involved with. What a fucking dope. But for some reason having a guest rapper in a non-rap song is the norm these days. Just look at this still for one of the videos. There's way too much emphasis in him during her video and he just comes across extremely creepy. And there's other singers too, like Allison Gold. Guess what the name of one of her songs is? Chinese food. I'm not fucking kidding anybody. Just look, the Patrice Loon is even racistly dressed up as a panda bear. May this be his epitaph, rapped for a song about Chinese food. The lead singer was an 11-year-old. She wasn't Chinese. But another girl in the video was. And how the fuck did the parents of this Chinese girl agree to have her be an extra? You can't tell me the lady at that cash register works at that same Chinese restaurant in the video. Why in the name of fuck would this Allison girl decide that one of her songs be about Chinese food? To make this kind of decision, she must be too arrogant to suspect that her peers at school would take this shit seriously. I wouldn't say her name, if I were assigned roll call at the graduation ceremony. Then there's Devin Fox's song. He sounds like Cher. You know, that gaudy pop singer from the 80s. I can't tell if that's because of the autotune or not. If autotune is the reason he sounds like Cher, then for fuck's sake, Patrice, or whoever, shouldn't have added that to the vocal track. The song itself and lyrics are voidfully generic, like somebody took a shit in the middle of Party City. How does this type of music not depress these people? And at the start of the video, the camera guy made it look like he has an erection. These producers and writers all must smoke crack and give it to the singers as well. Overall, there's really not much I have to say about both Rebecca Black and the Ark Music Factory that hasn't already been said. She has a second song that was put out last month called My Moment, a rather overly neat title for the successive song to Friday. It's a load of garbage, too. Everyone is tearing that song and video up now, too. The worst part about it is that it's a nuisance to the exposure to real recording artists, musicians, bands, painters, photographers, and etc. For the first half of this year, the whole internet was in a flat because of Rebecca Black. Every other channel has a video about her or the record label, and it just took even more time away from the real bands to receive exposure. Perhaps Patrice Wilson is making it so these girls sound bad on purpose in order to receive the exposure that will allot him the profits for the company. He knows this, and he knows that the videos would supersede everyone else's in network traffic. So small underground bands with something to say who were releasing music at the time Rebecca Black's Friday was released have gone unnoticed. So he knows he's fucking everyone else over by doing this. Wow, what a parasite. And whoever has an actual liking for any of the music produced by AMF needs to have their brain matter examined, because there just might be a tumor that's causing dysfunctional perceptions of proper music and art alike. Whatever profits these kids make from these videos are dishonorable and should receive reprimanding when they are back at school, where there's people worse off than them, with higher levels of talent. Rebecca Black and Ark Music Factory can go fuck themselves.